Alright, looks like we're finally live. Sorry for the delay, everyone. I just wanted to make sure I at least had something up for this charity thing. So, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently today. First of all, I do want to hatch shinies. I do want to have it happen. However, I'll do that after trading a box of Cyndaquil. So we're moving on to Cyndaquil. We're done with the pretzels. I talked about that last week. Yeah, we are moving on along here. So we're gonna trade away a box of Sunburst. Some of them have Blaze, some of them have Flash Fire. They're between 4 and well, maybe even 6 IVs. I don't know. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So what I was kind of working on was just like something basic for the, for charity. So let me tell you about what is going on right now. So Gaming for Good, it is a really awesome website. I've just been kind of introduced to it. I agreed with, okay, let me step back a little bit. So there is a well-known streamer on YouTube, or on Twitch rather. He's definitely a Twitch guy. I think he does YouTube as well, but definitely known on Twitch, Athene. And he has, you know, a huge following, which is awesome. But he's also gotten together gamers, streamers, you know, for a good cause. Like, realizing that these are people with voices that can help raise money for good causes. So a while back, he asked if, you know, I'd be willing to join the Avengers, as it's called, and part of the Gaming for Good charity event. And you know what? I said, yeah, that sounds awesome. And, you know, thankfully there haven't been any, like, major, huge disasters, but he kind of gathers together a whole bunch of streamers and, you know, anyone that can really help spread the word about this when there's, you know, a crisis going on, so we can help raise money for people that are suffering. Like, for instance, if there's an earthquake or a tsunami or something. So, thankfully, you know, it hasn't been terrible lately. However, one thing that has been happening is in Africa, in Northeast Africa, especially Ethiopia and the Horn of Africa, it's just been undergoing a terrible, terrible drought for quite a while. I mean, it's really dry as it is, but let me just tell you, if you live in California, if you have friends in California, yeah, you know, you probably know a thing or two about droughts, or at least you think. Your definition of a drought might be, you know, not having water to water the grass. Their definition of drought is like not having water to drink to survive, or food to eat. So yeah, you know, really, it's terrible to think that like an area that's already very dry is just going through such a rough time. So there are 400,000 kids there that are just terribly malnourished just because of this drought right now. Could be affecting 10 million people, possibly more. So that's what I'm raising money for today, and that's why I'm taking a moment just to talk about it. I will get to the Wonder Trading in a sec, but I definitely wanted to get this started. I'll talk about it throughout the stream, but that's an important cause. And like the call to action really said is, you know, so much is going on right now with like Syria and refugees from there, and of course they're getting a lot of attention. It's a big deal too. Everything is a big deal. There are problems going on all around the world, but it's just when you're having ones that aren't being talked about. And right now this isn't being talked about in the news. You're not really hearing about it, and these people need our help. So huge props to Athene for, you know, whipping this all together, getting everyone going. Definitely big props for that. And hopefully you will be on board to help as well. You know, my thing that I can do is, you know, let you guys be aware of this. So again, if you want to type !donate in the chat, that'll give you a link that you can click. and you can donate there. It should go straight to charity. There was an issue last night where, because you can't actually use this panel for like stream donations and stuff. I don't take stream donations. It's just not something I do. And if any money accidentally ends up my way through this, you know, I'll make sure it's all going to charity. But it should now all 100% of it go to charity. I think it's Save the Children, if I'm not mistaken. I got this panel over here open that has all sorts of stuff. I'm still learning it. I do apologize. But we've already raised quite a lot of money so far, over $100, which is awesome. I did a little Minecraft stream the other night, so we'll do a little bit of this. And if you want to help, you know, it'd be a great time to press !donate in the chat to get a little bit more information and give you a link that you can click and check out. I think you can also watch the stream from over there if you'd like. Again, I'm still learning this, but I figure, you know, this would be a good time to kind of start, you know, getting familiar with things. Anyway, I think it's time for some Wonder Trades. So I'm going to Wonder Trade away 1 box of Cyndaquil. And I'm moving on from the Buizel, not doing those anymore. I got my shiny Buizel. It took 1,252 eggs, which, that's a lot of eggs. Oh my goodness. Now I'm only like, I think 60 eggs into shiny Buizel. I'm sorry, Shiny Cyndaquil. That's my next project. So not very many. I'm not too far into this adventure, but you know what? We gotta get to it nonetheless. Okay, so I'm going to be Wonder Trading these. Again, these are 4 to 6 IVs. I don't know for certain, but you know, they're that. They have egg moves. Quick Attack is technically an egg move. Don't get on me about that. I know it learns if I level up, but it also is an egg move for some reason. And some of them even have Flash Fire. So yeah, they're not hacked, they're not cheated, they're not cloned. I'm going for a shiny. So yeah. All right, anyway, what I need to tell you is how this works. Just in case you are unfamiliar with the process of Wonder Trade Wednesday, what I do. So the stream is delayed by roughly 15 seconds or so. I mean, it varies. It's hard to say. Generally, they're 15-second delays. Nothing I can do about that. But the chat on Twitch is live. So if you want the best chances of getting one of these Cyndaquil, you want to watch the chat for me to say 3, 2, 1. I won't say 0. I won't say go. I won't say trade. I will just trade it shortly after I type 1. If you're watching the screen, that's not going to help you because it'll already be traded by then. So what you'll want to do is just watch for me to say that in the chat. You'll hit trade. Actually, you'll want to be right here where it says offer the Pokemon for trade. That'll give you the best chances of getting that. Again, if you want to set your PSS message to Wonder Trade Wednesday Marriland or WTW Marriland, that just helps me identify, oh, hey, I'm trading with a Marrilander. You can do that by going to the profile section of your PSS thing where, you know, you go in and you hit Wonder Trade. Well, instead of hitting Wonder Trade, you like scroll over. Yeah, so that's how it will go. All right, anyway, I would like to know if you are all ready. Let me know in the chat if you are ready. I will temporarily turn it to subscriber-only mode just for half a moment, just so, you know, there won't be a madhouse of people saying ready. But I just want to know that you're ready. I'll turn it off immediately afterwards. I just want to do the countdown without having like this wave. All right, well, it looks like everyone's ready. So I'm going to temporarily turn it to subscribers. And here we go. All right. There we go. Okay, cool. Also, I don't know why on earth the recent donors... so I was hitting the test button to try to position the layout. Like, these aren't the actual donations down below. I'm trying to figure out how to actually get the real ones. There wasn't a way for me to reset the test, so I don't know. But it'll give you an idea. I guess it's an example for right now. In fact, maybe I can even adjust this text if I can figure out where this is. Shelter. Okay. I'll just type sample there. Yeah, I'm still learning it. It's always tough to, learn new things right as you go. But that's kind of how it goes, I guess. Yeah, anyway. I guess we can continue this. So, let's see. I think I just donated. Did it go through? Hopefully, there should be a little cat thing that pops up indicating that it works. Otherwise, let me take a look over here. Oh, it does look like it went through. I don't know why it didn't have a little announcement thing. Let me check that out. That was Cat Namers donating again. Thank you so much. I know that you donated the other night, and so grateful for that. But nothing happened, so I will definitely apologize. I don't know what the deal was. Oh, why is it not loading, eh? Yikes! Okay, so yeah, there's something up. Let me do that. Well, regardless, what I can definitely say is thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Wait, is this the thing? Oh, you know what? I might have had the wrong thing? A Zigzagoon. Alright. Yes, your money did go to charity. It is all good. Okay, let me see. Okay, there we go. It's unfortunately it doesn't have your name down there. I do apologize, but this is what will happen more or less if there is a donation. These are just test ones. I did get a $20 donation to charity, not to me, to charity this time. But yeah, so this is what you will get. So if we want to see that cat show up, that would definitely be fun, I guess. I don't know. I wish I would have gotten together a little bit better of a kind of like window thing, but oh well. I was also trying to get all the patrons set up as well because oh, here we go. This is the problem. Let's see. Hopefully that shows up. All right. I might just have to make this a little bigger. Show a picture of Squirtle putting his legendary shades on. I only had like a few minutes to do that. I don't even know how to do this. Again, it's a system I'm not familiar with, so there's not really that much I can do. It looks powerful, but again, it's kind of one of those things you got to learn on the spot, and I did not have much time for it, so I'm just trying to work with the best that I have for the moment. What's most important is being able to raise money for charity. But again, you can't really test stuff out so easily on stream because you have to deal with. Oh, hey, there we go. Trade with someone. Want to trade Wednesday, Marriland? Nice, nice. Why is this not working? Will you ever stream Poké Radar hunts? Probably not. No plans for it. Molar. Now, why is that the case? Hold up. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. That's why. All right, let me... I know what the problem is now. My bad. No, see, it's still showing the test names, and I don't know why. Because someone else has tested. So... maybe I can just do... I'm sorry for all this, everyone. Again, learning a new system. Sometimes you gotta learn stuff on the go. That's Oh, there we go. Nice. So we do have we do at least have something I can have, kind of showing who has donated. Really appreciate that. Again, it's kind of one of those things that, you know, I would have loved to have had going, but again, I'm sure that I'll have it figured out. And no, it's not Twitch alerts. That's the thing. Like I have done that. I'm forgetting to increase. I know I'm trying to do like 5,000 things at once right now. Just hang tight. Hang tight. I mean, as you can see, all right, hang on. Okay, there we go. I just want a nice stress-free, you know, thing. All right, whoops. Oh, darn it. Okay, sorry about that. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I need to just stop and focus. I'm getting really distracted right now. Okay. Sorry. I'm just gonna trade this one without a countdown. I just need to focus, man. You know what I don't like? When people tell me all the things I'm doing wrong or messing up, it rattles me. It's like, you know, I'm trying to get everything going at once, and there's a lot. It's like there's suggestions, you know. That's the downside to doing streams, is sometimes, you know, you have to focus on a lot of different things at once, and you're not going to have everything going right. So, you know, just have some patience. We'll all be good. Today's been a busy day. I might just decide I'm done streaming. I might not want to do egg hatching afterwards. I don't know. I'd like to keep my mood up. Just, you know, this month really hasn't been that great already. February kind of got okay towards the end, but yesterday just was awful. And I don't know. I don't know. I just want to just want to relax, you know. That's what I like about streaming. It's kind of an escape. I'm not like a full-time streamer or anything like that. Let's see. What is this charity for? I'm pretty sure it is going to oh, what was it? I think Save the Children, but I know it's for the let me start this trade. Again, getting distracted here. Too many windows open. It is for children in Africa, specifically children. I mean, I'm sure it will help everyone, but it's specifically for people in Northeast Africa that are suffering a very, very brutal drought. And as I've kind of been saying, it's dry enough there when it isn't a drought. Having it in the worst drought in 50 years, and no one's talking about it because we're all focused on Syria and the conflict over there and everything. You know, like I kind of mentioned, you know, we all panic when there's a drought in California, and that means, oh, I can't water the garden, I can't water the lawn. Oh, we have to conserve water a little bit. It stinks, don't get me wrong, but like that's a drought, you know, in California, which I'm sure some of you have been affected by. A drought in Northeast Africa, over by the Horn of Africa, Ethiopia, all around there. Yeah, that is kind of I don't have water to drink, and I might not. And people will die because of this. It's that bad. So that's why, you know, this charity stream, the Avengers have been called together, not, you know, Iron Man and everything, but that's what all of us streaming for charity are. Because it's not just me. We actually, this Gaming for Good, it's a huge network of streamers that are here to stream for charity whenever there's a big crisis or something. So this, even though it's not like something you hear on the news that just happened, that's precisely the problem. It's not something you're hearing about on the news, yet it's happening. So yeah, of course I want to get involved on it. I don't know what all I can do, but I figure, you know what, even by just talking about it and raising awareness, that's a huge help. And, you know, whatever money I can raise, oh, it's Dodu. Whatever money I can help raise, excellent, excellent. And, you know, if I can, great. If I can't, it's, you know, even just talking about it is huge. And I'm so grateful for everyone who is able to do something along those lines to help, because that'd be great. Let's see, hoping one day we could do a fundraiser for something to do with autism. I think I might have done a fundraiser for that. I think it might have been 2 or 3 years ago, either Pokemon Snap or Pokemon or Pixelmon. But it would be good to do something else for that as well. Because that's another thing. There's so many issues that, you know, need awareness and such. I know I did one on kind of themed around depression and, you know, not mental issues, but like mental health, I guess. Rathian. And they're, I don't know. Of course, Charity Water. I've streamed for that way back in the epic Charity Water stream that Saphazon kind of brought about, which was cool. Oh, wow. That is a pretty decent Nidoran. Huh. Nice. I was actually considering having Nidoran be a another future project, because I do love the shiny Nidorans, either male or female. I gotta love some water too. But yeah. Okay, so hopefully we'll get that cat show up, because I think that'd be awesome. I think it should work this time. Wow, there's something you never see. A Luminion. That's like one of the Pokemon I would so commonly forget, because I seriously can't even remember Finneon or Luminion. They're just ones that I completely forget about. And it's sad, but it's true. They're just not memorable enough. Sorry. That's why it's just so weird to get one over Wonder Trade. So weird. Let's see. You should play Roblox. No. Oh, okay, so communication failed. I don't do a countdown if communication fails, just in case people aren't paying attention and don't follow the countdown. Then maybe I can get a straggler or something. All right, so let's just try that. But I don't do countdowns if there's a communication error type of thing. All right, here we go. Was the shiny Breezel named Finally or Pretzel? It was named Finally, and there is a lovely emote for it, which is great. No, I have no plans on playing Roblox ever. I'm sorry. It doesn't look interesting to me. Pichu. Again, that's something you don't see all the time over Wonder Trade, but it is kind of neat. All right, let's see. I know I'd love to hatch that shiny Sunburst, although I'm gonna call it Sunshine. Just because I think that'd be good. Which Pokemon game had your favorite champion theme? Oh, hey! Oh, great. Jake from Canada. Nice. You get a Sunburst. I know it took you forever to get a Pretzel, but now you get a Sunburst right away, which is cool. Oh, Larvitar. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see, are you going to stream Pokken? No, not at all. I'm terrible at fighter games. I am getting Pokken, and that'll be kind of nice. But I'm not planning on being good at it or anything like that, so I'm not going to stream it. It just gets toxic when you're dealing with kind of like fighting games and stuff, because if you're not like the best, then all people do is just go in and say how much you suck. And it's like, oh, okay, well, that's fun. Why would I want to stream that? So I'll just play it. What are you hoping for in Sun and Moon? Don't really know. There's really so little that's known at this point. I mean, I think riding around on trucks would be pretty great. WTW Nappy. Nope, wrong guy, but hopefully you'll like this, this sunburst, even though it's not quite nappy, but that's okay. All right, let's see. I've been getting into the new Fire Emblem game. Fire Emblem Fates. I've been playing Birthright, and it is really fun. Like, I keep getting into it, which is great, because I haven't gotten into a Fire Emblem game, like, really since Path of Radiance. I really got into Path of Radiance. I thought it was a great game. Oh, this is a pretty darn good Sunburst. Wow. All right, someone's going to enjoy this. All right, so yeah, but it's really awesome. I'm up to, I think, chapter 21 so far, and I'm doing some of the paralogs, getting some of my babies, and they're great. Let's see, is it much different from Conquest? So I haven't played Conquest, but from what I've heard, it is a lot more brutal. It's a lot more like the older Fire Emblem games. And I guess Birthright is a lot more like Awakening, where you can kind of do grinding and stuff. Ah, Chikorita! Hey, that's cute. So I'm looking forward to playing Conquest afterwards. Let's see, so where do I get a pretzel thing? When Pretzel hatched, you ate a packaged soft pretzel. Where do you get something like that? I've looked all over. So I didn't even know they existed either. I ended up going to where was it? My local grocery store, and I got a I just got it there. Like, it was in this bin or shopping cart, and I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, I usually just get the frozen pretzel, and it was all right. But they had that pretzel. I'm like, oh, well, I should probably get that. So, yeah. Let's see. It was pretty good, though. All right. Oh, that reminds me, I did an art stream recently for Sun and Moon, and we watched your update video halfway through. And when we got to the truck part, I just had to draw it, so I drew a stack of trucks with a Mew peeking out. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Yeah, those trucks, man. They're pretty hilarious. Okay, well. All right, let's continue. Oh man, so about halfway through this Wonder Trade spree, I guess now would be a good time to kind of remind people that I am streaming for charity today. It is for Gaming for Good, and they are raising money for Save the Children. And that should be, let me explain this. I need to, like, come up with stump speeches, you know, because it feels like I'm always talking about it. And, you know, I need to just memorize, like, what I say, 'cause so often it's the same. But basically, in a nutshell, Gaming for Good is a group of streamers that, you know, if there's like a crisis going on or some kind of noble cause that, you know, really needs attention, we're all kind of, you know, banding together to raise money for this. So this crisis is to raise, or well, this crisis going on right now is a drought, a very massive drought in Northeast Africa. Now, if, you know, you don't really know how bad a drought could be in Northeast Africa, imagine probably the worst drought you've ever gone through, and then think, oh yeah, that's nothing. You probably had water to drink, you probably had food. Yeah, they don't really even have that. That's not, you know, that's so hard to get right now in this drought. Crops are dying, food is scarce, water, fresh, clean water is scarce. It's a really bad time. 400,000 kids right now are being affected by this. And that, I don't even know if that's Ethiopia alone or just the whole kind of Northeast / Horn of Africa area, but I know it's just terrible. It's affecting 10 million people, and it's the worst drought in 50 years there, okay? It's dry as it is anyway. Oh, hey, nice. Want to trade Marriland? Cool. It's dry as it is normally, but it's particularly bad like this past year or so. And no one is talking about it. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. You know, there's a lot that is talked about. There's a lot of causes. This is one that isn't talked about as much as it should be, and people are suffering. So I'm streaming to hopefully raise money for charity. You can type !donate in the chat, and that'll give you a link. It'll also tell you a little bit more about what's going on. You can donate over on that link, and then hopefully my face will be replaced with a little... Oh, look at that! There we go! Speaking of which, the timing. Sly... Oh, I keep messing up your name, buddy, but... Thank you so much for donating 10 bucks and for showing that it works, because that was, we were running into issues earlier. That was great. So thank you so much for donating to such a good cause. Like, that is just fantastic of you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. But yeah, it'll replace my, my face with a cat for a few seconds, and it works out great. And of course, I will give you a big old shout out in the chat. Even, you know, $1 can be a huge help, but we've raised so much money already, which is wonderful. So yeah, again, I'll just reiterate it. Type !donate for more information. Anything that you can chip in would be great. Again, this is going to charity. I don't want any part of it. If any part of it somehow ends up my way, you know, I'll make sure that it's going just to charity. It should now by default go straight to charity. Well, not last night, but the night before, it was, like, I was still getting used to it, but I'll get that sorted out, don't worry. But I just want you to know I'm getting 0 of it. It's going to charity, and that's great, right? So thank you so much, everyone that is chipping in. Really appreciate it. Anyway, so yeah, there is a Nintendo Direct tomorrow, and it's not at an obscene hour in the morning, so I will probably host it, which will be nice. Again, I mean, when I say host, I mean like via Twitch, not like, oh, hey, I'm on this and showing you the new stuff. So basically, it'll just be on my my Twitch channel here. You can watch it there, chat with Marylanders, and we can react. I doubt there's going to be any Pokemon Sun and Moon related information there, because it's just for spring and summer games. But that's okay. We might get some more information about Pokemon Go. I doubt it. Actually, I'm almost positive we won't, because it's a Nintendo Direct. Why would they be promoting a non-Nintendo system? But we'll probably get something on Pokken Tournament, maybe, I don't know. We will find out. If you host on Twitch, does it send out an email to your followers? I don't think so. I don't think so. So you're going to want to tune in. I will mention it on my Twitter, which is probably the best place to go. if you want to know if I'm streaming anyway. But yeah, that'll be kind of fun. It's also Patreon Day over on my, well, I actually don't know what to call it right now. Originally, like, for my Patreon, which I've been, promoting, and it's been going great. You guys are awesome. And, of course, for everyone that isn't a patron, maybe check it out, ! Patreon. But yeah, I'm thinking now of having like 1 or 2 days a week where I just spend time just chilling with patrons, just playing on the server. Nice! Another Marrilander, that's pretty good. Awesome. But yeah, so maybe I'll even do something for that. I know one of the things that I will have as a pretty cool reward is I think I'll be setting up some kind of a Discord server, which will be nice. And this actually does bring me to another point. So I guess Discord does hook up to Twitch and subscribers. Now, it's a little difficult because I don't want to have it so, if you're just a Twitch subscriber, you can, chat with me every week for Wonder Trade Wednesday. And the reason for this is, okay, let me explain why. People's microphones, okay? So, you might be supporting me for, on Twitch, and you're awesome for it. You really are. But your microphone might really, really suck. And if it does suck, there's nothing I can do to fix it. So, yeah, that's why I don't really want it to be a weekly thing. However, we might have one like egg hatching session or Wonder Trade session, probably Wonder Trade, that's kind of fun. Where, per month that is, where, maybe I do go in and have, Twitch subscribers on chatting. I think it might get chaotic, so don't quote me on that. This might be a really bad idea. Hey, Anonymous donated $15. Hope this helps. Well, thank you so much, Anonymous. I really do appreciate that. Whoever you are, thank you so much. It does help. It's fantastic. So, thank you. Thank you. Really, man, we've raised a great amount of money so far. This is great. Can't believe you guys. They're amazing. Okay, that was actually me, Original Sass X. Well, thank you so much for that. I know it can get kind of confusing with the anonymous thing. I know you weren't the first that accidentally did that. I should see if there's even a way to make it so you can't. Although I guess that'd kind of defeat the purpose. Oh well, it's fine. It didn't show on the donation bar below. Yeah, and the reason for that is it's anonymous donations don't have a username, so they don't show below. I'm guessing. I didn't write the software. I don't know. But I'm just going with whatever is being sent there. But yeah, that's my guess as to why. Let's see. No, that's not a go-goat. That's not a go-goat. It's a mini go-goat. Smaller go-goat. Go-go-go-go-go-goat. But oh well. Name it go-goat anyway, just in case. You can believe. No, it's not go-goat. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so wonderful. We've raised quite a bit of money. In fact, you know what? I think so far, since we started this whole thing, I think we've raised like a lot of money for charity, which is really great. Let's see, how much money have you raised so far? So let me see. Trying to find like the whole time. Okay, let's see. $165, which is great. Which is fantastic, really, in just 2 days. So, man, thank you so much, everyone. It is a little confusing right now because like I had said earlier when I was first getting it set up, it sent it like, oh hey, there we go. Petticoat Pig donated $5. Meow. Nice. Oh, that's really great. That is awesome. I love that cat. That's really cool. I know that there's a way that I can replace it with something else. But I definitely think you know, we'll do something to something different. I don't know. But thank you so much. That is really great. So I guess we're up to what now? 170? That's really cool. I think there's a way I can have like a gold thing. I don't know if it automatically updates or not. Again, like I'd said, it's kind of learning this as I'm going. But I'm sure that you know, I will look into it even more, which is good, It is a little confusing. I think in the future I'll try to have like a tutorial or something on it. Again, I'm still learning it as well. My apologies. But that's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. Oh, actually, I guess I can probably remove this sample from recent donors because these actually are now. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's continue. We're almost done with this box of Cyndaquil here. Almost. Alright, do I think there should be a new evolution type? Which type should it be? I don't really know. I know people keep thinking that every generation, so I'm not actually going to speculate at this point. Have I checked DeviantArt lately? I have not. I've actually been behind on DeviantArt recently, so I do apologize for that. But I do want to get back into it, because I do like the DeviantArt community. It's so nice. Or at least my community. I know, you know, obviously everywhere isn't perfect, but I really love the community that I deal with there, so you're awesome. Alright, yeah, it's actually kind of nice, the little scrolling thing for the donations. I'll definitely have to work on a better layout, or better design for it. Actually, I bet you I could slide this over, and looking at it. Oh, look at that. It fits like perfectly now. That's great. Okay, cool. That's nice. That's really nice. I was worried that it would overflow over onto the newest follower, but that's right. It's not going to have that much room. This is perfect. Okay, cool. Oh, that's been bothering me. So I love it when I can just figure out something simply, you know. Let's see. I was wondering why you didn't see finally art on there. Yeah, I've just been behind. I do apologize. But if you have tagged me in it or have like sent me a note or something, then I will probably notice it when I get around to it, which will be great. I'll at least, you know, give it a nice fave or something, or whatever you call it. Hey, another Marrilander. Awesome. I feel like there was one that I missed on the count. It's just to get an idea. It's not like it's a scientific act or something. It's just to kind of, you know, show, oh, how many have I gotten? Because I know I've been talking a lot, especially about charity and such, which is great. That's definitely important. I think that's more important for me, or more important than me. What font did I use on the scrolling donation ticker? So it was one that was actually on the layout. I don't remember what it's called. Let me see. Where did it go? Luckiest. I don't have this font on my computer, but I'm sure you could probably figure it. Let's see. Pretty sure my friend sent it to you on Twitter though, and I thought you replied to it. Maybe I did. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Again, I apologize if I haven't seen it. I don't like to feel guilted into, you know, seeing art. but I'm sure it was great. I can't take a moment to look back on, you know, a month or so of my Twitter to find that. If you want to send a tweet to me again about it, I do check my Twitter a lot more than my DeviantArt, so you could go ahead and do that. I know that there's a share link from DeviantArt, but otherwise right now I can't do that. I'll just say thank you so much for the fan art, which is nice. Let's see, what font do you use for your layout? So it's actually a variety of fonts. I probably should consolidate it, but for some reason not all of them show up on, oh, Spiritomb, that's odd. For some reason I don't know, like all the fonts that I have on my computer don't work on OBS, which is what I use for streaming. So I think a lot of them are, actually, let me see, I use XO2 Extra Bold. I think that's for the newest subscriber, newest follower, and stuff like that. Set your PSS message. And then the other, what is that? I don't even remember what it is. It's like, I don't remember, darn it. Okay, let's see. What exact time you start Wonder Tree Wednesday stream? Generally, it's at 4 p.m. Central Time. Although that's not exact, it's not a science, and it will be whenever it is. That's as simple as that. But generally speaking, it is 4 p.m. Central Time that I start. Today it was later. It might be later in the future. I don't know. But that's when I usually do it. Yeah. All right. For reference, it's 5:03 p.m. right now. So I've been streaming about 45 minutes, 47. I don't know. I was a little late. That's okay. It happens. Trying to get the layout and stuff all together. You know, normally I have music playing. I'm really glad I didn't this week because I would have been way too distracted. As is, it feels like there's so much going on. So that's why there's no music. I know no one's actually brought that up, at least that I've seen, but I don't know, I just remembered it's like, oh yeah, there's no music going on. Oh, well, I'm really glad there's not right now, because sometimes that can just make things a lot more chaotic. I need to probably go get some more Overclock Remix stuff. I really need to just torrent their stuff, because I think that would be great. And yeah, you can legally torrent it too. They encourage it because it doesn't show stuff in, or it doesn't download anything from their servers, so it saves on bandwidth, which is nice. Let's see. Meant for the Wonder Trade Wednesday and your handle on the layout. I don't know off the top of my head. You can tweet at me about it later, and I'll check my Photoshop, but I don't have that I can check right at this very moment. Will you ever do any Animal Crossing things to remind us of Benchton? Well, I have nothing planned, so I'll just say that much. But you can, of course, rewatch the Benchton series over on More Marriland. And I have decided that I will be discontinuing More Marriland. I'm going to make a video on it, maybe have it up by the start of next week. But I will not be doing anything more on More Marriland. I know, right? But I will be doing Minecraft on the main Marriland channel. And I will, of course, leave all of the videos other than the whatchamacallit, the Minecraft multi. Wow, Farfetch'd. I've not seen one of those in such a long time on Wonder Trade. They used to be all over the place. You get Quacklin left and right, but this isn't even Quacklin, I don't think. But yeah, so I will be not deleting More Marriland. It will be archived. It will be there. but there's really no point for it anymore. So I'll be kind of phasing it out. And I will, of course, be... actually, I wonder if that is Quacklin. I will, of course, be uploading stuff to my main channel, because I do want to branch out from Pokemon. I know I have kind of talked about that. Does that mean I'm quitting Pokemon? No, not at all. It's just there's nothing really that I, nothing going on right now until Sun and Moon. I mean, thank goodness they announced some new games, but, beyond my Mystery Dungeon series, there's not really that much else. And, there's stuff going on in the Pokemon community. Like, I don't know, they issued strikes on Pokemon Reorchestrated, and that's kind of a real bummer, to be honest, and it has me very concerned. So I don't really want to have all of my, wow, Kabuto. Democracy. I don't really want to have all of my eggs in one basket, so to speak. So I think it'd be good to just play other stuff, because, if you're only there for Pokemon, hey, you know what, that's fine, but that's not how it's going to be in the future. And, if Pokemon has taken an approach where they don't encourage creativity, well, I can't really encourage sticking with Pokemon, if that's going to be the case. Now, I have not been in any trouble with them. We have a pretty good relationship, don't get me wrong, which I'm very grateful for, but it's just how they've treated a few other people in the community that just has me kind of cautious, I guess. So, yeah, yeah. Don't want to have all my eggs in one basket, which is why, playing other stuff will be good. And that's why, like, people enjoyed Undertale, people have enjoyed, a few other things that I've done. And who knows what will be next, but it'll be something. A Malcombi! Sorry, but, like, really? Man, these things used to be everywhere during the X and Y days. Thankfully, now they're not, but... yeah. Anyway, well, that takes care of that. So, yeah, that actually does conclude the Wonder Trade Wednesday portion of this stream. I don't have anything left to trade you, so what I will instead be doing, I know I have said that I will not be hatching on the same day that I do Wonder Trades on Wednesday, but you know what? I don't know. I don't really... I want to just hatch some eggs. I haven't in a while, and you know what? Now is just the time for it, so we're going to do that. Let's see. You really can't blame Pokemon for this. The Poketuber community has really damaged the game's image. Not really. I mean, what I'm talking about is Pokemon Reorchestrated getting strikes. I'm not talking about Poketubers or whatever. I'm talking about a music channel. And that means people like Glitch X City could be at risk. That means anyone who uses remixes in their videos could be at risk. That's not just a, more Pokemon drama problem. That's something that could potentially affect everyone. And it's not good. So, yeah, that's why, of course, I'm concerned about it. Are you going to play Pokemon Go? Probably. I don't really know, though. Okay, so I gotta adjust my layout really quick. Let me do this. I might have to set everything back up, which I'm not looking forward to. Actually, I wonder... let me see if I can just make a copy of this. Okay, so hopefully I don't end up messing this up. I just need to fix this layout really quick, because again, I didn't have a chance to fix it on every single thing. Oh, darn it. You know what? I don't even know where my layout thing is. That stinks. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We will delete this. Hopefully it doesn't actually, you know what? Here we go. Ah, so much clicking. Okay. There we go. We don't... Nope, I didn't want to go there. Darn it. Okay, I'll just have to leave that there for right now. So I don't have the charity thing. I don't know where I can put that. But I think I can probably have the... at least the little alert box show up. All right, hopefully this works. I get kind of nervous with stuff like this. Downside of doing kind of charity streams is, you know, any kind of changes. Okay, so that's just a test. No one actually donated. All right, so I guess that'll work. Okay. I don't have anything scrolling, but you know what? I bet you I can whip something together. Maybe. Sorry about this. This is what streamers have to go through when they're working on layouts, you know? They actually have to edit things. And, you know, we don't always have the chance to have everything prepared ahead of time. I'll just say that. Okay, well, I'll at least ride back and forth. Let's see, would you ever consider doing an LP of Coliseum or XD? I'm not making any plans for future series at the moment because I want to wrap up everything I have. I don't like telling people, yes, I'm doing this, no, I'm not doing this, because, like, I don't like putting, you know, people on the spot like that. I don't like answering questions like that. I know it seems simple, but, like, so often I end up getting the, well, you said you were going to do this, and it's like, ever since then, I don't know. Okay, don't forget to change the title. Yeah, all right, hold on. All right, well, what about the thing about Undertale? You know, why do people try to just prove people wrong? That's just rude. Okay, I said I was going to be doing that because people would be asking if I didn't, and I've kind of confirmed that. But that's only a month in advance. Oh man, you know what? I'm kind of just not feeling it tonight. I think I'm actually done. So I'm just gonna wrap things up. I didn't have any time for the layout. So I think I'll just hatch later. I don't know when. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for all your donations to charity. It means so much. We raised some money for a good cause, and that is awesome. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, everyone, and I will see you next time. Woo!